Poor people think that spending money makes you poor, but that's not a universal truth. When the average person spends money, they do get poorer. But smart and successful people have figured out ways to spend money and get richer because of it. By the end of this video, you'll have a list of 15 things you can buy that will make you richer. And the way you think about your spending will change, benefiting you for the rest of your life. Let's do this! Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Number 1. Useful education. You know what they say. First you learn, then you remove the L. The main problem with most of the education out there is it's not conducive to either wealth or happiness. They need you productive and educated enough to secure a job, so they can later get you chained down by a continuous cycle of debt. Useful education is the antidote to the educational inflation the world is experiencing right now. Everyone is highly educated, but only a tiny minority has actual skills that have value. The world needs more electricians and engineers, not influencers. Number 2. Time-saving purchases. Anything that truly saves you time is a solid purchase. 2 days ago, we were hanging out at a business event with a few friends when someone asked, "What should I invest in right now?" To which one of our friends had a brilliant answer that went like this: if you have some money to invest, move to a new rental place where your rent is higher, but you're closer to work. Now here's the reasoning behind it. If you move 30 minutes closer to work, you can justify paying up to 50% more rent. 30 minutes on your way in plus 30 minutes on your way back, that's an hour per day. 5 hours a week, assuming you don't go to work on weekends. That's 20 hours a month, 240 hours per year. Assuming you work about 8 hours a day, 240 divided by 8 is 30 extra work days that you're saving up to do with as you please in a year. Spend that time on things that make you happy, inspired, or rich. Number 3. Your environment. We're very much like plants in the growth department. If your environment is toxic, you won't be able to blossom. Invest in everything you experience. The bed you sleep in, the pillows and the bed linens, comfortable shoes, a warm home and a decent view. Invest in what you eat, what you drink, and what you consume. All of it will shape your tomorrow. Upgrade your environment because your environment upgrades you. Number 4. Country club memberships. Country clubs or membership clubs are not about the spa or the golf course. These establishments are places to network. The high fees are there to keep the mediocre out, so you're surrounded by successful people. You spend roughly 4 hours on the course in a game of golf. This is the perfect time for developing those connections and getting to know one another while maintaining some level of fitness. And that's the real reason why rich people golf so much. Number 5. Online courses. Education is moving online, and it's the right kind of education, where you can see real-time reviews, know for certain what you're getting, and where you can ask for a refund if the teacher doesn't deliver on their promise. None of these were available when you were in high school, were there? No matter where you are in the world, you can find an expert to hold your hand and walk you through the actionable side of things that interest you. And this is why we've created our educational company, courses.alux.com. The ultimate skill one can absorb is learning how to learn. Once you do master it, the entire world becomes your playground, since you can flip a switch and acquire any other skill that you want. We have an actionable course specifically on this called Learning Mastery, which is available for purchase today at alux.com/learn. Even more so, if you use the promo code ALUXER, you're getting 25% off at checkout. And for those of you who've already bought the course or are buying it today, this Thursday, there's a private session with the founder of Alux to discuss skill stacking, wealth building, and where you can ask questions, all of it included in the price of the course. So go to alux.com/learn. Use the promo code ALUXER and master learning. Number 6. Debt repayment. Debt is the closest thing the modern world has to slavery. Debt makes poor people poorer and rich people richer. 99% of the population can't tell the difference between good debt and bad debt, which is why they call the rich the 1%. For most people, the longer you hold on to debt, the more interest you're paying on it. In this case, paying off debt is crucial to becoming wealthy. If you want to be rich, buy yourself out of the debt contract. Number 7. Books. Books allow you to live more lives than just your own. In our opinion, books are one of the most underrated asymmetric investments one can make. A book costs $15. 10 books can literally change your life for the better. That's $150, yet people would rather watch The Circle on Netflix than grow as human beings. And if you're simply not a reader, we recommend trying audiobooks. Maybe you simply don't have $15 right now, so here's what we're gonna do. Go to alux.com/freebook and sign up. If this is the first time you do it, you can pick one audiobook for free thanks to our friends at Audible, who were kind enough to support our community. We recommend Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, Tuesdays with Morrie by Rich Ablam, or Anti-Fragile by Nassim Taleb. Number 8. Business events. Business events are a more diverse version of a country club. People from all around come together to look for motivation, knowledge, and business contacts. It's basically just a reason to interact with other people. Plus, it gives you access to some of the most influential people in your industry. We've been going to business events since we were young. This June, we'll be meeting Gary Vaynerchuk, Jordan Peterson, Gabor Mate, Mark Manson, and many others at the Brand Minds events in Bucharest, and we're bringing some of the core ALUX team with us. This isn't a sponsored segment or anything. We actually have a growth budget in place, both on a personal level and a company level, where some money will go toward events, courses, training, books, and anything that can help us get to where we're going faster. You should do that as well. Number 9. Better accountants. Here's the thing. If there's one direct service that can literally earn its keep, it's accountants. A good accountant might cost you 2 to 3 times as much as a mediocre one, but they could save you 10 to 100 times more money. Accountants are the magicians of the financial world, and it helps to know a spell or two. Think of it like this. Numbers are the native language of money. Even though you kinda speak it, it's always best to trust a native to make sure you capture all the nuances you want to communicate. Number 10. Coaching sessions. Coaching sessions are when you pay someone to help you figure things out. The value from a coaching session comes from optimizing your behavior. A good performance coach does just that. It increases performance. You can expect to pay $100 to $300 per 1-hour session, or around $5,000 a month to have access to a performance coach. Some sell bullshit, but there are a few out there that actually know what they're doing. This is why we went through a bunch of them and hired the real ones on your behalf. Instead of paying $5,000 a month to a performance coach, you can pay, and this is a complete game changer for the industry. Only $99 per year. That's 12 months, and get a yearly subscription to the ALUX app. High-performance coaching is meant to focus your mind, your goals, and your actions toward what contributes to you achieving the goals you have in life. Go to alux.com/app right now and download the ALUX app. It's our flagship product. We've waited 9 years to disrupt an industry completely, and oh boy do people love it. And here's the thing. Get the app and try the 7-day ALUX experience for free and see if the app has an impact or not. Give us just 7 days, no credit card, no nothing. Try it out and you'll see why the Alux app is such a big deal. Number 11, great birthday gifts. The best gifts in life are the ones that make a difference. They're thoughtfully chosen, effort and time went into their selection, and are tailored to the person that's getting the gift. Do not underestimate the importance of gifts. Humans don't realize just how few birthdays we have in our lives, just how few moments to spend surrounded by everyone you care about. But a great gift you'll remember for the rest of your life. Number 12, travel. They say travel is one of the only things you can spend money on that makes you richer. And this quote was actually the inspiration for this entire piece. We read it and well, challenge accepted. We bet we could find many other smart purchases, and so we did. But yes, travel does indeed build a different kind of wealth. It creates memories. It allows you to find more out about yourself and about who you wish to become. As you grow older, your memory bank becomes a lot more important than your actual bank. Number 13, another apartment. Or any asset for that matter will make you richer when you buy. That's actually the reason why you buy it and the most common way people get rich. You spend money on things that will make you more money. Extra points if they can do it without your direct involvement. Real estate is one of those things. If you're able to buy yourself another apartment, which you can rent out, the amount of stress in your life and how much you worry about bills drops considerably. That apartment might not allow you to live the life of your dreams, but it will pay your utilities forever, so there's one less thing to worry about. We call that expense arbitrage. You make a list of all the expenses in your life, and then we buy assets that will pay off those expenses on your behalf. It's a pretty fun game to play. As long as you don't dramatically improve your lifestyle, at some point you'll have more than enough money coming in from your assets to cover all of your life's expenses. And that's when you're free. Number 14, equity in other people's businesses. Just a few days ago, we acquired a minority stake, 33%, in a creative agency. We didn't buy it entirely, because that would mean we would have to run the entire business and take care of everyone on the team. By buying a minority stake, the business now has more than enough money to support its rapid growth. We have the knowledge and connections to open doors for them so that their growth will be exponential, doing in 1 to 2 years what would have taken them 3 to 5. And we get to play a passive role, only jumping in if we can fix something quickly. Not only will the company pay off dividends, but we're hanging out with the team. We got to know some incredibly talented people, which we'll build great things with in the future. Partnerships are an essential part of growth. Find yours. Number 15, time with your kid. For those of you who've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you know the story of how we turned down $1 million per year to go full-time as high management in a hedge fund in new tech. We knew just how time-consuming and stressful that kind of life would be. So, time and freedom are worth more to us. We said this before and we'll say it again. Sometimes, more money is just too expensive. Especially since in the next few years, we'll probably have kids. Those early days, the first years, those you will never be able to buy back no matter how much money you make. Time with your child is probably the most valuable thing there is. Cherish it, and don't trade it off cheaply. We know we won't. And we know this list could have been even bigger, so we'll pass it off to you. What are some things that you can buy that would actually make you richer? Let us know in the comments. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Did you know that less than 20% of the people watching our videos watch until the very end? For those of you who are still around, we have a secret bonus. Rich versus wealthy. There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Rich is when you earn a lot of money by working. Wealthy is when you earn money in your sleep. You know you're wealthy when if you stopped working today, your fortune would still go up tomorrow. That's one of the most important decisions out there. You want to be wealthy, not rich. If you've learned this difference and have made it your purpose to build wealth in your life, write the word wealth in the comments. That way we know who those of you are that made it in the 20% still watching. We'll do our best to thank as many of you as possible. Thank you for watching this video, Aluxer. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this video for you to watch next. Or head over to our website for more amazing content. See you tomorrow.